Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
Well, before I get into the actual forecast, I wanted to do something for weather geeks that are watching right now. You can make a pretty good guess by looking at this water vapor imagery that the dew points are really low and there's not much moisture in the air. Now, water vapor is looking at moisture up in the upper atmosphere, right? See where all these colors are? That's where there's a lot of moisture in the atmosphere and probably some thunderstorms developing in situations that look like that. Now, if you look across North Dakota, this is what we call a short wave. That's a technical term. It's lift in the atmosphere. Look how this is going across right here. That is actually a very well-defined short wave, providing lift, a little bit of lift right there, but the dew points are so low, those are the only kind of clouds we have. There have been a couple little, tiny little showers, but overall, near that short wave for weather geeks, we're getting some convection, maybe a quick shower, but in the north, away from it, the skies look like this. So just a little bitty disturbance kind of going on through, a little potent, but just no moisture to work with. But for tonight, it looks like it's going to be clearing out and be cool overnight. Some places could fall into the upper 30s tonight. And this is June. Most of us will be in the 40s, however. And then for tomorrow, sunny, warm, and breezy. So the warm-up will begin tomorrow. It'll be a little more humid, but it's going to be a lot more humid on Thursday. And it looks like we may be set up for severe weather Thursday evening. So here's the Bismarck Skycam again, looking to the northeast of the studio. Just one little shower out there that I see on this shot. 73 degrees, very, very low dew point. I have 30 degrees, so there's just not much moisture in the air. In Minot, even more of a clear sky, 73 degrees, dew points at 34. And in Williston, even fewer clouds. The temperature in Williston, 74 degrees. Dew point is at 29, so even drier air. And in Dickinson, clear sky in the Skycam. Temperature 69 degrees, the dew points at 31. Here are some of the other temperatures around the area. Many of these are below average right now, 60s to low 70s. The wind has been 15 to 20 to 25 mile an hour for the sustained winds. And in the southern part of the state, it has been even windier in Hettinger, so the wind has dropped off considerably in the past little bit. Some of the wind speeds in the north still around 15 to 20 miles an hour. Gusts have dropped off in Hettinger as well. Williston's still pretty high at 29 mile an hour. The dew points are very low right now, so you don't even notice humidity outside. 20s and 30s, actually really low. That's kind of what you see like in Phoenix in the summertime. Now, by Thursday, and I'm not talking about tomorrow, I'm talking about Thursday morning, we should be back into the 50s, and that's moderate humidity. It's not going to be real humid outside. And certainly if there were thunderstorms on Wednesday with dew points in the 50s, we could have some big storms. But this is Thursday morning. Now watch what happens during the day. We'll have a southerly flow. That'll bring those dew points by 1 o'clock up to the mid-60s. Some spots could be closer to 70 degrees for the dew point. What does that mean? Well, a couple of things. One, it's going to be pretty uncomfortable outdoors on Thursday, somewhere between 65 and 70. So it's going to be uncomfortable. That's also a lot of fuel should thunderstorms develop. The atmosphere is going to be capped. That means that there's going to be a invisible lid in the atmosphere that could suppress storms. But we're expecting that cap to break, and when it does, this area right here is an enhanced risk for severe storms. And when the Storm Prediction Center puts this out 3 days in advance, I got to tell you, that's got my attention. I'm not trying to scare you. This is just something we really need to keep a close eye on. So forecast temps tomorrow by lunchtime should be in the 70s, around 80 tomorrow. So it is a bit of a warm-up. I think there will be severe storms Thursday night. Friday's weather looks a little bit better. Chance of rain in the north over the weekend. And I don't know if we have as good a chance of big storms in the south Thursday night, but we have a better chance of rain over the weekend in the south on Sunday. So kind of up and down with the weather, but tomorrow's going to be kind of a nice day.
Okay. Kind of up and down, just like you said. Good days and bad days.